Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I am a 40-something-year-old mother of 3. I am married. I work full-time. My husband and I do a side hustle together. And if this is your first video, just a little bit of background. And maybe this is also kind of a review for other people who've been here or if they missed the previous video. But my husband was working full-time. He had gotten an offer at another location or a completely different job. It paid more, it was going to be great, turned in his notice, used his last week of vacation that he was entitled to, and then the new employer was like, oh hey, never mind, I'm going to have you start working in October instead. It was really a bad situation. I was very frustrated, very upset. I couldn't understand how somebody could do this to somebody, especially after saying, yep, put your notice in, all this stuff, but they can live with themselves, I guess, in that sense. So anyways, so in the meantime, my husband is working for a farmer. We live in the Midwest, so farm ground everywhere, and it's one that he has worked for since he was 12. It's been about 3 years since he's worked with him last, because we've been busy. I mean, we have kids, they're in sports, they're in all sorts of activities, and, we both worked full time. So, it wasn't easy for him to just go over there and work for him. Well, thankfully, he needed help, a lot of help. So, my husband, I'm sorry that this is shaking. My cat is jumping up on the credenza that I use to record. But anyways, where was I? Anyways, hopefully this income will be able to supplement this. It'll be able to fit right into where we are at. I'm going to kind of estimate low on the income. We do have savings, so I'm not too worried. I just don't like to dip into savings, but I guess that's what it's meant for. It's an emergency. It's an emergency fund. We've saved for just in case these moments come up. And so here we are. Life is testing us. I've always said it's real life, real tears, and real frustrations, and here we are. So if you can relate to that, I'm sure you can understand the feelings of uneasiness. But the good news is my husband did apply for a place that's in town, and it pays really well. It's got an awesome sign-on bonus. Some friends of ours work there as well. So we are hoping that goes well. His interview is tomorrow. So by the time you see this, it will have probably already happened or is in the process. So if you can throw some good vibes out there that he gets hired, that would be very appreciated. So anyways, sorry for that long introduction, but I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of a heads up of what's happening with my budget, and also just kind of a real life update. This is real life. This isn't fake. This isn't something made up. I am not out here just to be like, oh, this is how it is, and it's all puppies and rainbows. It's not. I had this thought, and it was so crazy. I had this plan. I had everything planned out. Excel is my friend. I had a plan of when I was going to pay all of our debt down. Even with our mortgage, I had plans on how to pay that down faster, and then boom, this happened. And I'm like, I just feel like sometimes I can't plan. I can't expect things to actually go the way that I want them to. I don't know. Is it going to deter me from budgeting and planning? No, it's not. I just have to roll with the punches, I guess. And I'm really hoping that this job that he is applying for happens, because it would double his income, more than double what he had before. So we may be able to, not do our side hustle if we don't want to, or, reduce that greatly. So I don't know. Anyways, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your ongoing support. I really appreciate it. Also, keep in mind, everybody, that I will be doing a giveaway once we hit 100 subscribers, or maybe a few more. I know there's a lot of new channels out there. I hope you enjoy mine and continue to watch. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button. I do upload 3 times a week minimum. And at the end of the month, I do a debt payoff update and a sinking fund update. So anyways, so this is last week's budget with me. This was all accurate. He did get 475 or 477. We got 425 from our side hustle, and we had 893 for rollover. So that should be 1795. But I want to check because you know how it is. 1795 is right. Okay. All right. Edward Jones was 50. Internet was 81. That did come out. I checked that. Miscellaneous, though, unfortunately, life is the way it is, and I had $246. I needed to get my husband a pair of shoes, and I needed to put school money or lunch money in for the girls starting school. They start school on the 23rd, I believe. So I had to have money in there, and we had a couple other purchases. Honestly, the night that we found out that I'm sorry, I'm having a moment here. The night that we found out about his job falling through, I was very deflated. It was a Thursday, and we went out to dinner, and that payment came out of this week, so I just added it into this miscellaneous. But we went out, I ordered food for takeout. We didn't go out to eat, I guess. We got takeout, and it was more than the $50 that I had, had set aside for things like that. So, do I regret it? No. That moment I needed to, I was just not in the mood, in the mental space to make a meal that was worth the crap for my kids. So we got Mexican food, and we loved every bit of it. So anyways, so we'll add that up. Sometimes, life just throws curveballs, and it's so frustrating. All right, and then down here, these are all correct because they're always the same. It's always $345, $1073. And we did do all of these. Just an FYI, this streaming one, I do transfer over because I have a separate account for any streaming services. That come out of, just comes out of a separate account. So I just transfer this from one account to the other. So I didn't pull that $15 out last week. So anyways, but this does come out to $295. I'm not paying anything towards extra debt. Right now would not be the time for that. So only over $778, which makes it a zero-based budget. So, all right, moving on to this week. I'm done with last week because last week was not a good week. So, my husband's check was usually $477 at his old job. Now that he's working for the farmer, I am just guesstimating at $400. We'll see. So, our side hustle was $425, and then we had $778 for our rollover. So just $1603. All right, now for bills, we have our city bill, which is $90, and the city bill is it does water, garbage, sewer fee, that kind of thing. So Alliant is our natural gas bill. It's always $122 as of right now because of budget billing. I think they change it every 3 months or so. My husband's truck payment, which I'm really loving right now. That's something, it is what it is at this time. Obviously we never expected him to lose his job. He didn't lose his job. He didn't get fired. He just left a job for a new job. The new job just didn't go through. So anyways, it's such a story, I tell you. But anyways, these bills come out to $825. For $778. These are always $3.45, like I said before. So there's $4.33 left. And it's $1.38. I just realized that we're gonna have to use some savings for, because I've got a couple other things coming up. I've got a medical bill that I have to pay $100 on it, and then my oldest daughter is going to Europe. Sorry this keeps shaking, guys, I'm really sorry. Is going to Europe next summer. So that's $353, which we don't have, so 215. I'm gonna have to transfer. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix this. Okay, from savings to 15. Okay, so 1603 plus 215 is 1818. Like I said, guys, this is real life, real tears. You're seeing it firsthand. Leftover $0. That's right down to the dollar. So hopefully my husband's paycheck that he gets will be more than this. Otherwise, you know, we do have savings, like I said, that we can take care of things. I do get paid next week as well on the 16th. I wonder if I should have put that in here. Because the 16th is on Tuesday. That's the day that I get paid. You know what? I'm going to do it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to grab a new sheet like this. Okay, I'm back. So we're gonna change this. We won't have to pull from savings because I get paid. All right. I got a pay raise too, and I just don't know how much it's gonna. I'm just gonna go by what I had before. It's just gonna be. It makes more sense to do it that way. And then side hustle. All right, that was $425. Okay, so this will actually work. So we have 400 plus 1474 plus 778 plus 425. 3077. I was having kind of a panic attack there. Not really a panic attack. I shouldn't say that. I was just having a moment where I was like, what is going on here? So 252. I am actually going to add in my middle daughter's travel thing that we saved for. Only because we normally do it all this at the same time. I wasn't planning on doing it this time, because of the lack of it. But if I have to, pull it back out, we can. I want to put it in there so it's accounted for this month. So it's $11.59. So we'll have a rollover for next week, which will be good. So that's that. Thank you for sticking through this. If you made it to the end, I appreciate it. Again, like I said, this is real life, real tears, real frustration. You are getting the front row of my life at this point. And, I don't really share a lot of this with my personal life, some stuff with my friends, but, the actual nitty gritty details, I don't really share. I share those with you. And, I hope that you understand that, budgeting is a journey and we're all on the journey. It's not going to be the same journey, but we can support each other, and I would love to support you. So, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that button. Your continued support really means a lot. Thank you so much. Bye.